What up, you two fuckboys and all the Hacker Garage and everybody else fans that come to my channel because I spam their comment section and for some reason it's illegal. Today we're working on the Grom. So I got a new tire for the Grom over here. Bada bang. Got me a Kenda 130/70/12 Enduro tire for street and dirt. Nice brand new tire. And what we're going to do today, I just uncovered the Grom. I took the bike cover off of it. We came up here, we cleaned up the area, we moved the little motor setup I had sitting right here. We're going to put the Grom right here. And we're going to tear the back tire off of it, and maybe the front tire, and try to have this thing sitting on something. I'm not sure what I'm going to have it sitting on yet, but first off, I got to get it through this little gateway, which might not happen. But we're going to try it real quick, and try to take the fucking tires off this Grom. But I want it up there because I have more room up there than putting it right here. Which it might be easier just to move the motor and the hoist and the transmission and do it right there, but I want it up there. So let me try to fight this thing up there, and if I get it up there, I'll be back. Well, the Grom's moved. We moved the plywood. We stuck it on top of the neon for now. Put Shay's tires on top of that. That's our wood for our sandblasting booth we gotta redo. We got the Grom over here. Got bracketry. We put it up on stands. As you can see, there's one jack stand in the middle on the back, two in the front. That's how we're going to do this. First, we're going to worry about the back because that's the tire we have. The front one hasn't came yet. So what we're going to do first, we're going to bust that big nut off there, and then we're going to loosen up those 10s, and then remove the brake caliper, and we'll show you everything that needs to be done to remove this tire. Alright. I gotta make a little room, obviously. Alright, first things first, we're gonna remove the main axle nut. So the axle, if it comes off, won't start to spin, so we need to get a wrench on that side. I got these pair of channel locks, I'm just gonna use these. Put that on there, it's gonna take two hands, obviously, so let me bust that off real quick. Whoa. Okay guys, so we had to redo the jack setup. We still had the two stands in the front, but the one in the middle and the back just wasn't, level enough, so I had to pull the jack around here because the bike fell down. Now we ain't going anywhere. So now we can finish taking this main axle nut out, so let me finish doing that. Alright, now that nut is gone. Now we gotta take the brake caliper off. Should just be one bolt right here. I forget. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so what I just did was remove this 13 right here with an extension. Busted that off, so now I thought the brake caliper would release, but apparently I was wrong. I took this thing off before. I don't know why I can't do it this time. I'm pretty sure. Pop this chain off now that the rim is loose. Okay, it turns out you do not have to remove those 12 millimeters on the brake caliper. As soon as you get the chain loose, you can slide your wheel backwards and it'll come out of this, and then you'll have your brake caliper sitting here. And then eventually, after you get slid back enough, this piece will drop down and you can pull this piece out towards the bottom this way, and then the whole wheel will come off. The brake caliper will just slide right out the brake disc, and then you have it sitting here. So there's our brake. If you want to take it apart, you pop this little cap off right here to change your brakes, your pads. So drop that off, you'll see there's a little Allen key down inside there. There should be another one. Should be, don't take my word for it, because but if you do want, I'm pretty sure to change your brake pads, you'll have to take that 12 off, and then you'll have to take a wrench in there and take that one off, or you can just slide it down. Maybe it will just drop down after you slide out. Let's try that real quick. Let's take that 12 millimeter out. So we got our 12 millimeter wrench right here. Up at the 13. We got our 12 millimeter wrench right here. I'm not changing my brakes. This is just to show you guys. Alright, so we got that loose. So then, in hindsight, this should slide this way. And it should come off there, no problem. Should keep sliding. Yeah, I guess you do have to remove that 12 right there, so let's remove that real quick. So, you'll loosen that with a wrench, like so. Bang. And this should be out of your way so you can get to the brake pads. In case, you know, Chris Rudnick ever watches this video, because he has a Grom. He wants to do the maintenance himself, like me, save himself some money. It's not a very hard thing to work on. It's like a Miata. Easy as pea. Alright. Now that's out of the way. I'm gonna finish removing this brake caliper thing. So you see that slides out of there like that. You'll want to re-grease that, especially now that it's in the dirt. You want to re-grease that and re-grease this one right here. It should slide out, yep. You want to re-grease both of those with some nice lithium grease. You'll remove that Allen key right there. And then your brakes will drop off from here. You can see, they just bolted on right there like that. Losing all the hardware and everything. But that's how you change your brake pads. Which you might actually just know they're brand new looking. You see them, they've still got plenty of life. So we'll definitely finish using those. Set all this equipment to the side, as you can see. This is just pretty much for myself too. This part was on the outside edge, and that's how it removes. Same with this side. And now we can try bust our tire down. So what I've seen people do is take a pair of vice grips and squeeze until the bead pops, and once the bead breaks, then zip tie all the way around it, and then the tire should come off. So I'm gonna try to break this bead with the vice grips. Not the vice grips, but the C-clamp, and we'll be back. Alright, so apparently it actually works. So the C-clamp, I got enough squeezed in to where the bead popped off, which is pretty sick. So now we're going to try to run some zip ties through. After we run my little spoon around it, we'll pop the rest of the bead off this side, run some zip ties through, and I'll try to get this tire off here. I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, we finally got the other side of the bead busted off. We ran one zip tie through, and now we're going to finish zip tying it. We're just going to run through every like inch and a half. I got a ton of them over here. These are cool because you can just pop this little clip right there and reuse them. And there's, oh, actually it's right there. Pop that little clip, reuse them. So take the C clip off and run the rest of these hose zip ties, and I'll be back. Alright, so we got zip ties wrapped pretty much all the way around. I think I need to put one more here and one more here. It might have something going, maybe one there. But we're going to try with what we got right this second. See what we can do with that. If not, we'll stick another zip tie or two on there. So, you can see it's definitely a lot looser than it was. I got my spoon right there, so we're going to try to spoon it off. Well, we got it off. The zip tie method does not work. My tip of advice, take it to a shop. Let a shop do it. Fuck trying to change a fucking tire by yourself. I had to end up cutting the fucking bead just to get it to release a little bit. Fuck that. Ever doing that ever fucking again. I got a dent in my fucking rim. I chewed up my fucking bead completely. I might as well just throw this fucking rim away. I mean, it looks like fucking shit. I mean, I fucking dented the rim, I'm pretty sure. Like, what a waste of fucking time. Do never try to fucking, and definitely don't try to put the new one on. You know you'll just fucking chew the goddamn bead up. Because obviously it's impossible to fucking get the goddamn a bad one off that's flat and that's soft. So I'm gonna do smart this time, not just fucking touch it at all. So that's my advice for changing your tire. Have a shop do it, because you'll be pissed off by the time you're done. So I gotta clean up my mess out here that, you know, all my shit's soaking wet now because I spent way too much fucking time trying to work on that stupid ass fucking wheel. So leave a thumbs up, peace. So it's on there. After hours of fighting this faggot, this motherfucker, I got it on there. I didn't fuck it up too much. I got a couple little nicks. I wanted to dip this rim anyway, so now we got her on there. We got the valve stem down here at the yellow dot like it's supposed to be. So I figured out how the zip tie works. So you don't really need the zip ties until the end. Honestly, the best way to get it off is take a C-clamp, bust the fucking bead. Once you get the bead, take a sawzall and cut that bitch off. That's the easiest way, so you don't wreck your rim. And then to put it on, you want to pop one side of the bead on, one side of the tire onto the rim. And then I took a zip tie and put it down here where the valve stem was supposed to be. I zip tied as tight as I could get it, so that the beads were touching together. And then I slid that end on first, and then pushed it up about halfway, and then squeezed the inside of the tire so the bead tried to stay touching together, both beads touching. And then finally made it around and used the pry bar like 2 times, and it popped right on, and then I was done. So like the zip tie works. You don't need as many as they showed on the internet, but zip tie does work. Still a pain in the ass to do this. I'd still take it professional if you can afford it, but if you're cheap and poor like me, do it yourself and just paint your rim afterwards, because this rim is definitely gonna need paint. I think I'm gonna pay someone to do the front tire though, because that back tire was a nightmare. But now I can at least put my bike back together and take her for a ride if I want to. So I'm gonna air this tire up and see if the bead catches. Hopefully it does. Alright guys, so we got the tire on the bead. We removed the valve stem with my air compressor on it. Bam, beads popped on. Tire's ready to go. We have a brand new Enduro tire. So before we put it on there, we'll sand it down a little bit and paint all the chips and make it look nice. So I'll probably put this together tomorrow. But bam, it's together. I'm happy. Now I can go ride again after it gets decently warm, because it's too cold right now. Gotta do the front tire still, but we'll probably take that to someone and let them do it, because that back tire was a nightmare. Front tire has plenty of tread on it, but I want to get these V rubbers off here and get some nice sticky tires on it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. We'll come back tomorrow and put it back together, so see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Okay guys, time to put it back together. Now we got the tire fixed. We're gonna slide this tire up on there, run our axle bolt through. We're gonna slap some grease across it, some white lithium grease right there, whatever you want to call it, just some grease. We're gonna slap that on there and then slide this through there. Then we'll grease up the brake pieces right there for the brakes, so they're non-squeaky, and we'll be done. Put this bike back together, so I'll see you when I get back. Alright guys, I call this the leading man. See how far I can lean backwards. Try again.
Yeah, this sucks in this way where I'm standing.
See how far I can lean back.
I'll hurt myself.
Go and do it.
No, I can't. Seriously.
Let's do the attempt of it.
What do I have to do?
Just lean back.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna get hurt.
Alright, what's up guys? About to drop the Grom off at Twigs and get it recall done. I just want to take a little quick video of the bike just so anything happens I know what's going on or what's wrong. So this is just an overview. Gauge pod not broken, nothing wrong with it. I got a power commander. I got a wideband. I have a cigarette lighter that's set up for a cell phone charger. Cord's running through. Hooked to here. I removed my RAM mount. I just want to get an idea what everything looks like. I know the rear fender's not there. That's fine. And I know that piece of plastic's not there for the air filter. Everything else is here. It's a little dusty, but everything is here. Brand new tire. Still has some nipples on it, so hopefully they don't do no burnouts on my bike. Because I'll know. Yeah, that's it. See you. Hey, you're not done yet. You know what to do.
What are we doing? We done?
Yeah.
You enjoyed that video? Leave thumbs up. You got any questions or comments? Put it down in the comment section. Subscribe for more.
And see you next time. Peace.
You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Where
It's all
at?
down in the description area. Just read that.
Okay. Peace.